Hello and welcome to the latest edition of the New Haven Independent Vlog News Summary, direct from our newsroom, otherwise known as my Compost Heap. Let's see what stories we're working on this week. What's in this Compost Heap? Oh, we got a bottle of Frangelico, my favorite imbibable spiritual sustenance. Sanjay Patil used to sell for many years imbibable spiritual sustenance at the corner of College and Crown Streets. He had to move because of idiocy and cold-hardness on the part of the city of New Haven, looking out for politically connected, greedy people instead of the people of New Haven. And this week he was looking for more help, and the city told him to get lost. Let me backtrack and tell you what I'm talking about. At that corner across from where that great new co-op high school is being built, there were a bunch of stores. Small businesses have been there for a long time. They all had to leave because the city gave permission for an ill-conceived 19-story luxury condo tower that an ex-state legislator, Bob Landino, who always is doing business deals with politicians still, who has a lawyer, the most politically connected zoning lawyer in town, Tony Avalon, they got permission for a project that didn't seem that great, and they booted all these businesses that had been there, producing tax revenue, creating jobs, and serving the public. Now it turns out that thing, it looks like it might not even be built. They get another year to try to do it, and the city officials who said, go ahead and do this in the first place, even they are thinking it might not be built, and in a curious, kind of perverse twist, they used that fact to undervalue another piece of downtown land that they were negotiating to sell for only $1, but that's another story. So anyway, this guy Patil has to leave. So did TK's American Cafe. So did Cooper's Dress Stock. The Cooper Stock family already got booted in the 60s from Church Street when redevelopment thought they were going to help the city by helping developers build up big projects and kick out small business people. The city never learns its lessons. They did it for the second time to the Cooper Stocks. They had people from all over the state coming for their formal gowns. Scarpolino's Sub Shop. The list goes on. So anyway, so they get booted out for big project-itis, which we always have, which politically connected developers somehow convince zoning boards or aldermen that these are great ideas. So we've lost the business the way we lost all that other business on Church Street and State Street over the years. The project's not even being built, and now Mr. Patil wants to put a liquor store elsewhere downtown, and the city says, sorry, too bad, get lost, we don't want it here or there. And there are good rules in each of those places, the parking authority garage too near a school. But he got in this jam because of bad decisions by public officials, and he deserves our help. What else are we working on? Let's check it out. Here's the police scanner. Let's see what's on the police radio today. Oh my God, I don't know if I can repeat that. Is that really a police detective saying that everyone in this bureau is a hoe, a dirty hoe? Oh, you know what? That was months ago, according to a complaint filed by a 11-year police veteran who claims that she was sexually harassed in the old narcotics unit, claimed that they had her fill out above her protest, she's saying, overtime slips for work she didn't do, and that comments like that were made by male detectives and permitted to go on. Now here's the point. This is all interesting. It's the latest twist in scandals involving that narcotics bureau, which was disbanded in March after the feds arrested 2 of its key employees on bribe-taking and theft charges. Now since then we've had a group do a pretty good study of a group called PERF, of the police department and how to improve it. But one of their ideas is to reconstitute the narcotics unit. One of their members issued a dissent, sort of like one of those great Supreme Court dissents, and he said, don't put it back. You're actually doing better crime prevention and catching people without that narcotics unit. Because having a special unit leads to the kind of shenanigans we see. Cops looking for overtime is kind of an easy way to rack that up. Kind of this cowboy environment. On a war, you can't win on drugs. It's a failed war. So when you start creating these unenforceable laws about drugs, you get these cops instead turning to this kind of activity and have this kind of lawlessness. I'm with that guy. Don't create that unit again if we want to learn again from the past. Here's some soy milk. I like to drink it. Sometimes I even mix it with my Frangelico. But don't give it to a baby, because the babies cannot take soy milk. They need milk, and preferably breast milk. And that's a message that's getting out in New Haven now. New Haven in the 90s led the state in cutting down on infant mortality and fetal deaths. We had one of the highest rates of cities in the state. We made it the lowest. Now it's creeped back up, and we're trying to find out why. One of the theories by Dr. Brian Karstick was not yet proved that he's looking at the data, is that there is less breastfeeding among African-American mothers. And the big spike has happened among African-American babies, and that leads for a series of reasons. You can read our article and click to it below this commentary about why that is. Now in the last 18 months, Yale New Haven Hospital and some other organizations have been pushing the idea of breastfeeding your baby, especially in the African American community. They say they're seeing results, and I hope they are, because we're rooting that New Haven will get this problem under control again. So what's in this box? Boy, this costs a lot of money. What's in it? A lemon? Who would pay $20 or more for a lemon? Oh, it's an etrog. It's like a lemon. And the reason we got it is because this is a holiday called Sukkot, where we sit outside. It's an agricultural seasonal holiday in the end of the season of repentance. We sit and boost outside and shake this and celebrate our connection to nature. So that's why this video that you're watching was pre-recorded Wednesday before sundown. It's a great holiday that started the last couple of days when a bunch of us aren't working. And we're wishing all of you a good holiday season, whatever background you are. Until next time, this is the New Haven Independent Vlog News Summary. And remember, always pick up your trash.